You're watching Market Edge. I'm Michelle Ong. Good afternoon from the Philippines. Your top stories today. Our next guest runs an IT BPM firm, Fusion CX. Globally, it has 10,500 employees across 15 countries. Here in the Philippines, it has delivery centers in Manila, Cebu, Cavite, and Albay, and they're showing how world-class service can thrive in different parts of the Philippines. And this week, they just launched a site in Mandaluyong. Pankaj, congratulations and welcome to the show. Hi.
Thank you for having me here.
All right, so why don't you tell us more about your Philippine operations? Out of the 10,500 global workforce, how many of those are actually here in the Philippines, and what sort of growth are you looking at over the next 6 to 12 months?
So in Philippines, we have roughly around 2,900 people as of now. And over the next 18 months, we are looking at reaching to around 5,000 people. We will be opening up a couple of more centers in the next 15 to 18 months. Those are in the pipeline.
Wow. And what makes you so committed to the Philippine market? What is driving this commitment, this attraction to the Philippines?
I think I will sum it up in two words, because I have been doing business in Philippines for more than 15 years now. I came here first in 2009. I think the manpower, it's an amazing workforce, work culture, and the commitment of the people to learn more. We have seen a lot of impact happening into our industry, CX industry, from the AI, machine learning, and there's a lot of talks, We ourselves have multiple products, and we have seen the adoption in Philippines is the highest. And the hunger to learn is also better than other geos.
All right. This is certainly a positive surprise considering how criticized our education system has been. They're saying that, 10-year-olds cannot even read full text and understand them. But here you are saying that you're actually betting big on Philippine talent. And this hunger to learn, is it enough for Philippine talent to catch up and go higher up the value chain versus staying in jobs that will be the first to go when AI or Gen AI takes over?
Yeah, I think over time, what I have seen, like as I said, 15 years in this country, I have seen my perception and my experience has been the education has improved. We are seeing better talent, and we are seeing better. There was a time in 2009 we used to have managers from outside of Philippines. Now, majority of our managers and people at GM, vice president levels are from Philippines. So yes, maybe we are not as big to represent the entire country from the data which you have, but for sure, whatever we are seeing is we are very happy, and the hunger, like every time I go to any of our sites, the team members are coming forward and asking me, okay, how are we going to be impacted by AI, machine learning, automation? Will the jobs stay or not? And then when I tell them, no, the jobs will stay. In fact, the jobs will grow. AI, machine learning will only help you to improve your productivity. They are excited and they jump on board to learn those products and those platforms, and then they implement it in their workforce, in their day-to-day work, and also encourage the end customers to adopt those platforms and those AI and machine learning driven platforms.
I imagine the challenge is real because I have actually personally heard a conversation between a call center agent and a customer who had complaints. And the whole time, it was such a fluid, personable, and very sociable conversation between the two. And towards the end, I was shocked to find out that the whole time it was an AI who was doing the conversation.
That maybe I can tell you. So you are talking about one experience. We are talking about millions of transactions and conversations which we do across the globe. What you must have heard is a studio environment. So when you hear any of these AI products in a studio environment, they work perfect. But the moment you put them into real life, the effectivity is only 20 to 30% or even less as of now. And that's where the need of the human is. So what AI is bringing in is they are making the human more efficient. So yes, whatever your experience is your experience, but I can tell you, we go through it every day. Somewhere we are running a POC. We are putting one of our voice bots. You are talking about a voice bot, right? We also have voice bots. We are putting one of our voice bots in a live production, and the adoption is painfully slow. It doesn't help you complete the transaction. Yes, it's good when you do a trial or you listen to something in a studio environment, which is kind of I'll say it's more like a managed environment, But then the end result doesn't come. The human has to step in. So in most of our adoption, what we are doing now is we are having a hybrid approach where the AI, which may be a voice bot or a chat bot or so many other platforms are there, they are then supported by the human.
All right.
So what happens, like say, if agent is taking 10 minutes to complete a transaction, he may take around 6 minutes. The first 4 minutes can be done by AI.
I also heard, so from insiders, how AI can actually prompt the human call center agent, and they can track the voice and say whether and see how satisfied the customer is on the other line, and they can actually prompt the agent to, hey, the satisfaction is going down, so it's time to say this and to say that. So really interesting side of things.
So we have a product called Arya.
And that's what it does?
Exactly the same. Yeah.
All right. Interesting. It's an exciting space. Pankaj, I want to ask about the U.S. and Trump's tariffs, because about 70% of customers of IT BPM firms based here are actually based in America. Does the 19% tariff rate or other Trump policies, do they threaten opportunities in this sector, in this industry here in Manila?
Nothing as of now. There is no, as of now, it's mostly driven on the manufacturing side. And if you look at the contact center industry, servicing manufacturing side is very, very limited. Most of the contact center industry is servicing more on the service side, whether it can be telco, it can be BFSI, it can be healthcare, or the percentage of we servicing manufacturing is less. Having said that, as of now, we have had no impact anywhere globally. We are present in 15 countries on any of the Trump tariff, or we have not seen any of our customers bringing up any concern from a tariff perspective in this industry.
All right. And one final question, Pankaj. There is a big push now to shift to GCCs, Global Capability Centers. Just very quickly, because we don't have much time, could you just differentiate for us what GCCs are versus IT BPM and what opportunities the Philippines might find there?
No, good question. So GCCs is when companies open their own center, global capability centers, where they then transfer many of their own processes, which may be as complex as marketing, accounting, FP&A, and software development. And when these same companies, they outsource this work, that kind of falls under the IT BPM, and you can also kind of take it further to a KPO. So there has been GCCs has been always been there in Philippines and India for many years. Now I think more the mid-level companies are believing in the model, and they are coming to these countries for better efficiencies, and also along with better efficiencies, quality and cost savings.
Because there is a big push there. And India, of course, as we know, has been seeing an increase of 100 GCCs every year. The size of their GCC industry is now as big as the Philippines whole IT BPM industry. So maybe there's also opportunities, low-hanging fruits there for the Philippines. On that note, Pankaj, thank you so much for joining us, for sharing with us your company plans and, of course, your outlook for the full industry, which they're saying might not even hit the 2028 best-case scenario roadmap of 2.5 million jobs or over $50 billion in revenues, but still we're growing pretty strongly compared to global average. At least that's a silver lining there. Pankaj, thank you again for the time and the insights. We'll see you soon.
Thank you for having me. Philippines is a great market for us.
All right. And that's it for Market Edge. I'm Michelle Ong. Plenty more news ahead. This is ANC.